And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant.
And I'm Lisa. If you were waiting.
Yeah, I was. And we are, of course, with Last Ember Press and, of course, Comic Frontline, back with part 2 of our 24-hour Comics Day live streaming. Not as early as we had planned on doing this one. We had actually planned on doing 2 or 3 throughout the day, and it just didn't work out that way. But we wanted to pop in for this one and share some progress and kind of finish up a couple of things, and then we'll come back later tonight for a longer one and finish strong. So if you're not familiar and you haven't watched part 1 and you're just coming to this cold and you're not familiar with 24-hour Comics Day, it's basically an annual event where creators try to create a comic, 24-page comic in 24-hour period, and typically it's one creator doing it. We decided to go unofficial and do both of us. So as we left off on last night's stream, we had finished 6 pages of sketched out art. What's up, Jordan? Jordan's in the comments. And we had finished 16, was it 16? No, it's 12 pages of script.
Yeah.
So at this point, we have finished 14 pages of sketched out art and 23 pages of script. So that's where we're at now. And we're going to kind of recap, show you guys some of the progress, and just to prove that we are actually doing this. Trying to set up my screen share here. You can see here, just to show you real quick, the script. There's page 24. I've got it scripted out that far now. And we'll be going over some of that. And we actually may go over the 24-page count. We will see. And then I'll pull up some of the art that Lisa has completed. So we'll start with page 13, I guess. No, we only showed up to page 6, didn't we?
Right.
Okay. Remember, these are sketched out. She does digital art, and we haven't gotten to the ink stage yet. SM Down's on here as well. Hey, SM Down, what's up? And this is a cute little story. It's kind of like a kind of our Tiny Titans version of our comic, The Last Ember. That's basically what it is, right?
I would say so.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good description.
Yeah. So I'm going to start sharing some of these pages. There is page 7. Scruffs there. And let's see. Hide that. We'll go to page 8. And she's going to change some stuff on this page, actually.
Yeah.
And again, these are just...
Oh,
go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
Sorry. I was supposed to have Spark going like into the cave wall somehow, and I didn't really know how to do it, but I think I figured it out now.
Okay, cool. And again, these are rough sketches. She does digital blue lines, and she's going to go back and refine all this with inks and everything. And in a minute, you can show what that finished sketch looks like.
Okay.
Again. Page 9. Page 10. Page 11. Page 12. Page 13. And page 14. That's where we are at right now. Let me get back to the window so I can stop screen sharing. There we go. And if you want to pop up that finished sketch.
Okay.
I might have it handy if you need me to.
No, I got it. Sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. That's going to be like close to what the finished product of these figures is going to be. We're not sure how deep in color we're going to go.
I'll probably do more color now that we know we're pretty sure we're not going to be able to finish the coloring today. So.
Yeah, we're going to be happy if we get all 24, 25 pages, whatever we end up with, scripted and sketched out. We're going to call that a victory because we actually had people come in and we're going out to dinner It's a thing that was pre-planned and, just coincided with this event. So if we can do that, we're calling it success, and we're still going to finish the book, and it's actually going to be part of the Last Ember Kickstarter for Last Ember #1, which will be the campaign will be launching pretty soon. So yeah, if you like what you see here, that'll be your first chance to be able to get it. So all right, so we're going to switch back to you. Are you going to start drawing again?
Yeah, I guess I'll just go on to page 15.
Okay, cool.
That's my plan anyway.
Yeah, so I've got the camera on you, or on your screen rather.
Okay.
And again, this is going to be a shorter stream this time, and then tonight to finish up, we'll probably do a couple hours to finish strong and hopefully finish this thing out. And during this stream, I'm hoping to finalize the script. Like I said, I've got 23 pages scripted, but we realized once we got there, I either have to cut some stuff or I have to expand the page count. And we talked about it, and we decided we're willing to go up a page or 2 pages tops. And I think that's all I'm going to need. So at this point in the script, we've got Ember, who is facing a dragon, and we get Dark Hour Live in the comments. Say what's up. We got Ember facing the dragon towards the end of the story, and she's like throwing fireballs at it and everything, and it starts whimpering, and then it comes out, and she realizes it's not quite what she was expecting, and that's kind of where we leave off, heading into page 24, which is the big reveal of this big dragon that she's facing, and so yeah. What are you laughing at?
Our explanations.
Our explanations.
We got Chris's sprites in here.
Yeah, we did. We're tentatively calling them sparkles. It was a suggestion that Chris made last night during the stream, and there's this little race of fire-headed people, flame-headed people that are basically worshiping Ember. She's a prophecy. There's cave drawings and everything. It's just this cute little story that starts on the beach, goes into a cave. She finds out she's these people's prophecy, and she's supposed to save them from some dragon, and that's the story. And then the dragon is not what it seems, because it is like. Did we decide it's going to be a little bit smaller than her, or a little bit bigger than her?
I thought a little smaller.
Yeah, a little smaller than her, but still bigger than the sparkles. So all this time they've been afraid of this thing that is barely bigger than them. So close on the opening of the dragon. Out, finally peering out of darkness, comes out of the shadows, gasp. That is Ember saying gasp. So how should we open this this first panel up? Should she just like say how cute the creature is? What should we do here?
I don't remember exactly how it ended. Did you just read that out and I wasn't listening?
I totally did, but it's okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to draw these characters bowing when they can't bend at the waist.
Oh, they can't bend at the waist?
No. They're like, I'm doing their bodies sort of like crystal.
Okay, so just have them kind of bow their heads in.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's do it that way.
I kind of figured it out, I think.
Okay. So, page 23. I'll lay out that whole page for you. Panel 1, she is stopped suddenly, aware of the whimpering coming from the shadows. Spark is looking on inquisitively, and Ember's like, "Huh? What was that? A whimper? You think Mr. Dragon is okay?" Then Ember her back is to us as she peers into the darkness, and she starts talking to the dragon. "Come out, Mr. Dragon. Are you hurt?" And then we have a progression of panels showing this massive shadow getting larger and larger as it comes into view, and then we shift to a panel where the dragon actually comes out of the darkness, and it's this cute little creature. And Ember gasps off panel. That's where we're at.
Is she gasping because he's cute?
Yeah, like he's like, this is not what I expected. This thing is a little cute thing. It's not scary at all. That kind of gasp.
Okay. I'm not sure.
All that for I'm not sure. Where is Jay and Chris when we need them? They were throwing out all kinds of ideas last night. So I'll ask you guys in the chat, Jordan S from Down Dark Hour Live. What do you think of this? I know it's kind of cutesy, but for this kind of challenge, we have to go a little bit simpler. And Lisa does this really cool clip art, and it just seemed like a perfect fit. That's where we were going with this. What's up, Rebel Gaming? Larry's in the house. And we just thought it'd be this like cute little side story. It's out of continuity, not tied into everything, just fun to do. And that's where we're at so far. So the last Ember #1 is not this style. Just putting it out there. It's more. You guys have seen the art for that. It's completely different kind of book. But this will actually fit into our Spark line, which is our all ages line, which Lisa's in charge of. So it kind of works out. And it, no pun intended, but it kind of sparked the idea to do an entire line of these kind of things. Our own like tiny Titans line. Excuse me. All right. So let's see. It's come out of the darkness already. So
is he hurt?
Oh, Chris has joined the call.
Hello.
What's up, Chris?
I'm not sleeping.
Okay. I would hope not at 4:30 in the afternoon your time.
No, I actually did have a nap today. That's why I was saying I'm not sleeping. I'm actually awake. I thought I missed one of your shows because I'd be sleeping.
Yeah, no, we ended up getting a pretty late start with it. So.
Yeah.
You're good. We just started a few minutes ago.
Yay! Twice I actually made it a couple of minutes into the stream.
So we're trying to figure out page 24 now.
Wow, we went from 12 to 24. We doubled. Okay, so what happened on page 23 so I can help out with 24?
for the third time in this stream.
I'm sorry, I wasn't here.
No, it's cool. All right, so I'll recap it for you real quick. Basically, what happened from the point that we left off was Ember found these people, these sparkles that you called, and they what's that?
Cave sparkles.
Yeah, cave sparkles. They showed her a bunch of cave drawings, told her that it was prophesied her coming for tens of years, and that she was supposed to defeat this great beast that has been terrorizing them. So have to go off to fight this big beast, which is a dragon, supposedly. And they go off to fight the dragon. The dragon like fries them to a crisp, but she's impervious to fire because she's fire based, and Spark is fire, so they're fine. And she starts throwing fireballs at it, and it starts whimpering, and it comes out of the cave, and it's this cute little thing that's smaller than Ember. Yeah. So that's where we're at. That this creature has just come out of the darkness, and Ember is like, oh, it's so cute. So
why don't you? Well, maybe the villagers could be. There could be like a truce between the creature and the villagers. It won't terrorize villagers, and it becomes like the village's kind of mascot / pet.
Yeah, that's what I figured we would do, something similar to that for this page, and then we were going to add at least another page where Ember and Spark walk off into the into the sunset.
Oh no, I thought of something even cuter that would actually coincide with one of your other books. They could all be sitting by the fire enjoying some roasted marshmallows.
Yeah. Fireside Tales.
Exactly.
That's funny. It's funny because there's actually a couple of scenes specifically about marshmallows earlier in this story.
I told you to bring s'mores into it.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. Okay.
And that's the end. Like, you actually see them all, like, happy, celebrating, having marshmallows by the fire. The end. And everybody's happy. You have the picture with the monster and them all having fun in the background. Big splash page. Just end it like that.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be that last page, page 25 probably. What's up, Jay? Jay's in the comments too now.
By the way, off topic, I got my first wave of Marvel lenticular covers.
Uh-huh.
They're not as good as DC's. I'm going to explain why.
Okay.
I thought it could have been because I was tired, or maybe my eyes were just not. For some reason, my eye was twitching when I was looking at it. I don't know. The lenticular covers change.
Yeah.
I get they're like stuck in between, and it's like you have to put it at such a stupid angle to see one, and then the other one has a hard time coming out. It's like, and I thought it was my eyes, so I tried Action again, and no, Action worked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I tried the other Action book again. Oh, only the Marvel books for some reason are not working right.
Yeah. Jay actually just said they do not move right.
Okay, thank God. Good, thank you, Jay. I thought it was my eyes. I was ready to go to the eye. Well, I have to go to the eye doctor. But beside the point, I was going to go faster.
Then he said they suck.
Yeah, I know.
So
I pre-ordered for previews on Midtown the entire run of lenticulars. Yay. Crap.
Yeah. See, you should have listened to me. Nobody listens to me.
You didn't say not to buy them.
I said I don't give a crap about lenticular covers was my actual wording.
That doesn't tell me. That doesn't say, oh, Brant doesn't give a crap about them. Chris, don't buy them.
Oh, well. That's what I would infer if somebody told me I don't give a crap about. But, yeah, it's
a lot of things I didn't give a crap about, and you still got it.
Let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Jay just made a point. He said, I think Marvel uses bad stock. You know how bad their covers are, just their regular covers.
Oh,
why would you think their lenticular covers would be better?
Oh, I'm face palming right now. You're right.
Just saying.
Oh, God, Brent. Why do you make me realize things this time months too late?
Because you didn't ask.
I don't need Cortana. I have to program a Brant into my phone and computer. Be like when I'm ready to order the comics on Midtown. Didn't you complain about those in your last video on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Brant. Delete.
That's exactly what you should do. Brantana. Brant?
Brantana? No, we're calling it Brantana. Oh my God.
It's better Brantina.
If you start talking to me in a feminine voice, I'm done.
No. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, you've never seen it, but there's a show that was on Sci-Fi called Eureka. I know you've heard of it. The Smart House was actually one of the male characters talking like a girl. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure.
Uh-oh, Tommy heard his favorite person.
Tommy! What's up, Tommy?
I came out bed again.
You did?
Yeah.
Cool. I assume I was the favorite person.
Well, you're the only one talking.
Okay, well that is true.
If Lisa was talking, I'm sure he'd say something too.
Nah, I doubt it. He doesn't know me.
You know who Lisa is, Tommy? Who's Lisa? He's pointing to. Yep, that's right.
See? He does know.
With the long hair, right?
See?
Lady, up.
Hi, Tommy.
It's a lady with long hair.
We got Choo Choo Charlie in the house.
Of course I am.
What?
Of course I am. And tell me when outside to get food. Andy, tell me when to go outside to get food.
To go out and get food.
I heard food.
No, it's a way outside.
It's way outside?
Yeah.
Do you see the comic Lisa's drawing? You like the artwork?
Yes. And now Tommy's coming in.
Okay. So go home.
No. It's still outside.
Oh.
It's still outside.
Well, then go
It's
out.
got to come inside, right?
Yep.
See? I understand.
You guys decided to do a show during the day. I have Tommy during the day, so here's your right here.
It's Choo Choo Charlie. That's right.
There's no wrestling. There's no wrestling on right now.
Hey, he's in character 24/7, man. He's selling it.
Actually, there is wrestling. I'm wrong. There's wrestling on tonight.
Is there?
Yeah.
What's on tonight?
Hell in the Cell.
That's tomorrow night. Today's Saturday.
Oh, duh, today's Saturday. Why did I think today was Sunday?
I don't know.
I'm getting my days mixed up. Okay, Tommy, go. Hey, go back to Grandma. It's a very nice juice bottle. Okay, juice bottle's gone. Hello?
What?
I said, okay, juice bottle's gone.
Okay. I thought you were talking to Tommy.
No, he's gone. He went back to Grandma to read a book. They're reading a magazine with all these interesting places in it. He just heard your voice and jumped down and ran to the room.
Nice. Me and Tommy, we boys.
Whenever I watch Monday Musings, if he's in the living room, he runs in and comes to the computer and starts waving. I'm like, he's not live. He's not live.
Jay said he's like the Miz.
Miz?
The Miz.
Tommy's like the Miz?
I guess so.
No, my son is not a pompous. Well, we won't use foul language on a show that is a comic read.
But he has to come and see what's going on and be a part of it. He's got to be the center. See,
that's true.
It is like the Miz.
It is like the Miz, yeah. How does Jay know about the Miz?
I don't know. His nephews, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, in reality, the Miz, he's a really nice guy. I mean, I follow him on Instagram. He's really great. But in ring, he's a jerk.
Oh, Jay said, I mean, he is on 24/7. Yeah, that's accurate too.
Yes, that's accurate. Yes, he is. Yes.
Yeah, he did start on the Real World, Jay. I actually watched that season of the Real. That might be the last one I did watch, actually.
If that took place right after Chicago, which I think it did, because I remember somebody telling me at work that there was this dummy on the show trying to pretend like he was a wrestler.
Yep.
I'd like to find that woman now and say, hey, you remember that dummy that was pretending to be a wrestler? He's the Intercontinental Champion on WWE right now.
Yeah. He's been there for a long time. It worked. I can't believe they let him keep his name. Because he was calling himself The Miz on the Real World.
I'm surprised that the Real World didn't copyright it.
Yeah. It's a shortened version of his last name.
Yeah, Mizowski. I think.
Mizanin.
Zanin?
Close. Mike Mizanin.
Oh, God. And ironically, Celestial Falcon, they picked up Celestial and changed the name up to the original name was my wrestling name as well.
Chris Falcon.
Yes. Nobody knew the original name, but thank you, Brant. Thank you very much. Just drop it. Every live show, Brant's dropping something that he's not supposed to.
I'm dropping these top secret knowledge bits. That's what I'm doing. I don't know why.
Knowledge bits.
Knowledge bits. It's been a long 24 hours. Well, it's not 24 hours yet, but you get my point.
Sun is going down, so technically it's almost the night again, so.
Yeah. The dragon.
On what page is Lisa up to drawing, by the way?
What?
What page is Lisa up to drawing-wise?
She's on 15.
About to start 16.
Well, there you go.
I'm going to see if my mic is low because you guys can't hear me. No, it should be fine.
That's better.
Okay. Sorry. Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay. I probably had to move it. The wire was tangled around the mic, so maybe it wasn't connecting fully.
Yeah, it had that echoey, like you're in an echo chamber kind of thing there for a minute.
Oh, okay. Because it was closer to the speakers. Now it's not as close to the speakers. Yes, I'm still on my old computer. I think that's gonna end tonight because I have to start getting on Dropbox for certain documents and whatnot. And
yeah.
One thing I love about Windows 10, I opened it up. First thing I saw was, oh my God, it has Dropbox installed on it already.
Yeah.
That's going to make life so much easier. I even get notifications, apparently.
For Dropbox?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't before?
I didn't have the app before.
Oh, okay.
I only had it on Chrome. So now when I go on my computer, I have Dropbox on my computer. I don't have to log into Chrome. And Chrome doesn't freeze my computer anymore. Chrome doesn't freeze my Vista either. It only froze my Windows 7 for some weird reason.
Yeah, that is weird.
But then again, this Google Chrome is not up to date. After a certain update, it stopped for Vista. Windows 7, it kept updating. I don't know. It kept freezing my Windows 7, and I think that's what stopped my processor, the OP.
I don't know. I mean, I have Windows 7 on this computer, and I don't have that.
Freeze you?
No. The only thing
on my Windows 7 now, in your defense, in my discredit, I did not have a working virus scan or internet virus scan.
Yeah. Yes.
I have AVG on my Vista, so my AVG keeps me semi-protected.
Yeah, that's what I have on this one. The only thing that really freezes mine are the graphics programs.
Okay. No, it was just on my 7. Actually, my editing program worked a lot faster. I did my Iron Fist review this week, and it took 3 times as long because I'm back on the Vista. I'm actually curious how it's going to work on my 10. If it'll work faster or not.
Yeah.
We shall find out very soon. I don't want to leave this computer, though. I'm so attached to it.
But you must. You have a new one, a new fancy, shiny one that will actually work on the things that you need it to work.
I know. I will. I might do it. The reason I'm also on it is because I might do a Dark Avenger live in between your shows for like an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be my goodbye to this computer. I'll probably do a big reveal for my new computer and then shut down this computer and then I'll be done.
Yeah.
And I will be sad. Also, I have to find something to put under it that makes that curve. Like, this computer's battery makes it curve down, like, on an angle so I can type. The other one's flat.
Yeah. Hmm.
I am keeping these speakers, though.
You need new speakers?
No. I'm just keeping them so I can hear louder. The speaker on the new computer is really good. They're just not in the same place as this computer, so it's weird hearing it because it feels like it's in my room.
Right.
I'll keep the speakers for like when I'm doing music or whatever, but otherwise I'll probably, like when we're doing live shows and stuff, I probably won't use them anymore. I wonder how I'll be on a live show. Now I'm starting to wonder how I'm going to be on all these different things.
Yeah. Okay, I need a name for the quote unquote dragon.
Puff the Magic Dragon. How about Pneumo?
Pneumo.
And that's a nod to pneumatic cases. You have literally a nod to every book except Celestial Falcon and pneumatic cases. Pneumo.
That's a weird name.
It is a weird name. Sorry.
Why would she come up with Pneumo? She's naming it. Okay, if they're cave sparkles and it's going to become their mascot, what would it be called?
I'm not going to say the joke. Nope, not going to do it. Nope. I'm not going to call it Sparky. No.
Well, no, we can't have Sparky and Spark and Sparkles. That would just be way too much.
I know. That would be overkill.
Yeah.
Crackle?
Gonrad?
Gonrad?
That's what Jay suggested. What? Gonrad?
That's on the same level as Pneumo.
I agree. I see what it is. It's an anagram for dragon. He's mixed the letters around.
I was thinking Crackle because that's what fire does, but then again,
Crackle is good. I actually kind of like that.
Crackle's actually a dragon on one of the Disney shows that my son.
Oh, never mind.
That's why I'm like, maybe not, because it just hit me why Crackle came so easily to my mind. I also question why my son is watching Sophia the First, but.
How about Drake?
Drake?
It's another name for dragon.
No.
No?
Tim Drake?
Not the musician, singer, whatever.
That's Robin!
Ow.
What?
Tim Drake is Robin.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Tim Drake. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Lisa.
Okay.
It's very loud.
I'm sorry. Now my mic is too loud.
We could go with the Harry Potter nod and call it Draco.
You could. I mean, there's not a big problem there.
Come on, Lisa. Give me a name.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to give this little guy a hand.
All right. We'll come back to that.
A hand?
Yes.
What if you made like the? How would I explain it? Let me think if I could think of something that you've seen that has that type of a hand. You've seen Charmander's hand, right? Something like that for the fire, but without the 3 claws, just like a long, like that, something like that.
I don't guess I remember. Charmander. No, I don't remember his hand specifically.
Oh, okay.
You're breaking Chris's heart. Like me not knowing who the Angry Beavers were.
That broke my soul right there.
We're gonna do 26 pages.
Okay.
By the time we're done, Lisa, we're at the page 32 for this $5 comic.
No, she told me no more than 2 extra pages.
lenticular cover that works. God, now I'm just thinking of what Brant said. Chris, didn't you make fun of Marvel's covers? Yes, I did. Why the hell did I waste so much money on these lenticular covers when they're probably from the same company?
Logic, sense.
No, I just was hoping. I was thinking of the DC lenticular covers, and I was like, this could be good. No, it's not. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this and you buy comics, stay away from the lenticular covers.
A dragon's toes says where they are from. China, Japan, Korea, etc. This is Jay saying this. I was not aware.
What if you call the dragon soul? That's another word for sun.
I don't know.
Sully.
Solely?
That's close enough to Sully. Monsters Inc.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of things that would like, oh, I like this person. What's his name? And rolls off the tongue. It's Sully.
Scorchy.
Scorchy! That rolls off the tongue too. Blamey.
We're tentatively calling him Scorchy.
I think Scorchy's good. I like Scorchy. Definitely better than Numo.
Yes.
But then we just do not have. We have to find a way to put like a little pneumatic case, little nod in there. Or are we not doing any more nods?
I think we're good with the nods.
Okay.
You're just trying to figure out how to fit Slow Stem Falcon in there, aren't you?
Nope, I can't really think of anything. I mean, the Fireside Tail one was easy enough, but there's no way for pneumatic cases for me to really think of something to throw in at random.
That's okay. We're thinking about doing a pneumatic case as one of these.
Crossover?
Crossover?
What are you talking about? Like nods to the comics, or
No, like a kitty version like this.
oh, yeah. Lisa mentioned Celestial Falcon also to me last night when you had walked away.
Yeah, she's wanting to do a line.
Yeah, I was telling her, ironically enough, in my board time, I would sit there and write stupid little stories of funny stuff that would happen in the book that would be kind of in this realm.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I don't think you were here, but I described this as kind of our Tiny Titans.
Yep, except no fart jokes. A lot better. And the good news is, because I know Brant's already worrying, my funny comics don't have fart jokes either.
Okay.
I don't do fart jokes in my comics. I save those for reality.
Yes, we know. Tune in Tuesday nights on watch.
Wow, Brant just outs me like that. Okay.
Toasty is good too.
Toasty! I like Who said Toasty?
Jay.
Is he going to toast the marshmallows?
Ooh,
Hey!
that's an idea. That's a good Toasty.
Okay. I've got page 24 written, and the first panel of page 25 written.
Okay.
So this is what's going on. 24. She kneels down to pet this dragon, and she's like, "Oh, you're not scary at all. Did I hurt you?" And the next panel, it nuzzles up to her, and she says, "See, we can be friends." Then her and Spark are walking back into the camp where all the sparkles are. And she says, "Everyone, I have someone I'd like you all to meet." And then the next panel, she says, "Meet Scorchy or Toasty or whatever."
E.
Page 25, All the sparkles jump back in terror at seeing the dragon. One sparkle says, "Ah!" Another one says, "You brought it here?" Another one says, "We're all doomed." Another one says, "Someone hide the marshmallows."
Of course, we have to hide the marshmallows.
Of course.
Hide the bacon. You don't want it to burn the bacon. I would think it'd be funny if it tries to bite her at first, and then she's like, "No, I'm a friend," and then she pets it, and then, then we continue forward. Add like a little panel there where it's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "No, I'm friendly," and then he's like, "Oh, okay." Then it nuzzles.
That'll be up to you, Lisa, if you can fit that in.
I don't know.
All right.
Biting of the hand.
Jay said, "I know way too much about Chris's quote off-camera moments."
Jay, you only know a fraction of it.
And be thankful for that, my friend.
You just think you know a lot of it, but there's a lot more. I'm a very in-depth, complicated person. Brant, shut up. Quit while you're ahead.
Uh-huh. So we have 5 viewers right now, by the way. Thank you all for watching. We're close to finishing the actual script, and Lisa is almost finished with page 16 now, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So hopefully we'll at least get the sketches done.
Jay said it would be funny if they were all created by the dragon, like how Ember created Spark. He created the sparkles.
That would be hard to do because if the dragon lived in the cave and the sparkles were erased, or did you eliminate that whole thing about them being erased, and the reason they were chased into the cave was by the ancestor of?
Yeah, I didn't go into all that.
Oh, okay. So never mind then. We can go with that.
I don't know if we have time to explain that, though, in this one.
Right.
Let's see. Are you going to join us at all tonight, Chris? Jay's said he was going to pop in. Right?
As long as it's not dinner time, I will.
No, we'll be actually going out to dinner in a couple hours.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm having dinner. It's 5 o'clock. Actually, I didn't even notice the time. It's 5 o'clock now.
Yeah.
It's around 6, 7. So, yeah, no, it'll be. Yeah, we should be good. We'll see. Maybe tonight I'll be on my new computer. Depends on if I do Dark Avenger Live or not. I probably will. Knowing me, I'll probably try to just squeeze out a these 45-minute episode. I'd love to do. I haven't done my comic review on my channel yet. If it wasn't episode 101, I think it's 130, I would totally do it as Dark Avenger Live. The only problem is I promised everybody Quiplash for 130. So unless I move it to 131 and make 130 like a glorified comic review with the reveal of the new computer at the end. But then again, I did move the show already, so technically I can move Quiplash to 131 on a Friday, do the comic review with Dark Avenger Live, and then copy and paste it to my channel as the actual comic review.
I followed almost none of that.
I didn't do my comic review for 2 weeks ago, right?
Okay.
And I missed Dark Avenger Live last night, right?
Yeah.
So I promised everybody, because it's episode 130 for the Dark Avenger Live series, Quiplash. But because it's Saturday and I canceled that show, what I can do is move the Quiplash on to episode 131 of the live show, make this live show a special comic review live show, and then just move it over to my channel and label it as the next episode of the comic review.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Last night was supposed to be episode 130. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so why would next week be 131?
Because 130 would be tonight in between your shows.
Okay, but all right, I'm confused.
Lord.
If you're not, are you doing Dark Avenger Live or are you doing something else?
Yes, I'm doing Dark Avenger Live, but it'll be a comic review live show. Like, I'll be doing my comic review during Dark Avenger Live. So
okay. Why not just do a comic book review?
Because I feel bad that I cut everybody short on 1:30.
Well, then you just do 1:30 this coming Friday and do Quiplash.
Okay.
I don't know. It seems more logical. You're making it more complicated than it needs to be, is what I'm getting at.
True. I'm trying to do both things at the same time so that everybody's happy, honestly.
Yeah, well, you're not going to make everybody happy, so.
It's true. All right, so I'll do it that way. I'll do it the less complicated, untangle the wire way.
You do it whichever way you want.
Photoshop froze, so I gotta restart it.
Oh, okay. So I'll switch it over to me for a minute. I am on panel 2, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. Ember has her hand on Scorchy. She's trying to show.
Afraid. He is a friendly little dragon.
Yeah, show the sparkles that he's friendly.
Look, I'll put my hand in his mouth, and he won't bite it.
You just really want her hand in his mouth.
Well, I mean, you won't let him bite it at the beginning. I mean, prove he won't bite it in this panel. From this day forth, Ember had a cybernetic hand. Just like...
What is wrong with you?
Like, you were very excited when Misty got her cybernetic hand.
Yeah, because it matched the comments.
One day, Brant's going to write a story that involves cybernetic parts of a body, and he'll be very happy. Actually, I just got an idea for one of my stuff. Well, if characters ever came to life and got to talk to their creators, I think half of my characters would want to kill me. The ideas they come up with.
A what? Who would want to kill you?
I said, if our creations, our characters that we create in our comic book world ever came to life and realized we're the ones that created all the problems that they go through in their daily life, they'd want to kill us.
I like that idea. we should do a comic.
Isn't that what the unwritten is?
I love it. I came up with a Valentine's Day comic idea. I came up with this idea.
Jay asked, does Chris go around putting his hand in random dog mouths? And I would not be surprised if the answer to that would be yes.
I will say when I went to go adopt my dog, I did go and pet every single dog and one dog. I actually put my hand near the cage, he barked at me, and I was like, nope, that's a dog you don't pet.
Don't know about you, Chris.
Why, you don't pet dogs when you go to a show?
Pet dogs, I don't put my hand in their mouths.
Oh, I wouldn't put my hand in the dog's mouth, no. What do you think, I'm stupid? Shut up.
And on that note, I've never gone to get a dog, so I've never been in a place like that.
Oh, it's a mixture of I'm here to adopt a dog, so it's not like I'm here just to look at them, but you feel so bad. You want to take all the dogs home. You really do. It's one of those things where, I don't know if Lisa's been to a shelter, but it's like you just want to take all the dogs home.
Yeah.
All right.
Phew, finally he's restarting.
Your whole computer froze?
No, just Photoshop, but it wasn't closing.
Oh.
I thought I was going to have to restart, but I think it might work.
If her whole computer froze, how would she be on the live show?
That's a good point. Long day, man. Leave me alone.
Hey, I'm getting you back. I got a couple of things I owe you.
And you're off camera again, Chris. That's the matter.
Sorry. There's stuff. It's before dinner. After dinner, I might be able to.
It's fine. It's cool.
Also, old computer. I have to do a workaround to get my camera to work. But that's fine.
Now I've got something freezing on my end.
Now I've got a dog barking on my end.
I'm not sure it's gonna load actually. It's mine.
Oh, really?
It's frozen.
Okay, so it might be it for now.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh no!
I've actually got it on Chris for some reason. I don't know why I did that.
Thank you.
Now it's on Lisa.
As I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah. All right, I'll put it back on me. I was just looking over something real quick.
I apologize for the background noise. Dinner's going to be starting soon, so loud people will be popping in. So I'm going to try to talk over them whenever I can so you can't understand what they're saying. So it doesn't bother you guys. But for the most part,
I should have restarted before this.
To answer you, Larry, I did get to look over it. I haven't gotten to read it yet. But yeah, that'll work.
that'll do, big.
All right, so I've got panel 3 of page 25 written.
Did you say it's going to be 2 extra?
Yeah, because we got the splash page to end it.
Excuse me. Is that around the campfire? Is that the splash page?
Yeah.
And Dan just shared a picture with me of Jason David Frank at New York Comic Con. I hate Dan right now.
He's been posting a lot of pictures.
I love Jason David Frank was one of my favorite Power Rangers, the Green Ranger.
Yeah. I know who he is.
I know you know. I know. I'm telling the viewers that.
Okay. I think they probably know who he is too, but that's fine.
No, but they didn't know he was one of my favorite Power Rangers. Him and Austin St. John were my 2 favorite original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Those are the 2 Power Rangers I'd love to meet at some point. Although I do disagree with a lot of the tattoos he got after he went off the air.
I like them better as the white.
Yes.
Echo.
I like them better as the white. Echo?
And I like Jason better as the gold.
Echo? Now
Echo.
there we disagree.
There we go. That's better.
Okay.
I like the Gold Ranger. He looked cool. Much better than that red. I don't like the original costumes.
I like them as if you remember though, I don't know if you saw Forever Red. He did go back to being the Red Ranger.
I just watched it with my brother, so I wasn't into it. I watched a lot of it because he watched it.
I was so sad when Billy gave up his powers and then Rocky became the new Ranger. I was like,
yeah, Rocky was lame.
I didn't like Rocky. I'm a Jason fan. Ironically, my 2 Legacy Morphers have the Green Ranger coin and the Red Ranger coin in them. I like the White Ranger, but I was not a fan of the coin. I wish they would have kept the same coin somehow. And now I think Lisa completely froze out.
Oh, did she?
I think so. Yep, she froze.
Yeah, she totally did. Okay. So we're just going to call it here then. Are you back, Lisa? No?
No, she's not. No, she's froze.
All right, so I'm on the last panel of page 25. Page 26 is the splash page. So effectively, we've got the script done. She did 16 pages of the art. We're on a roll, and we'll be back later tonight to wrap this thing up. And, hopefully finish strong. And thank you, Chris, for popping on, and thank you for everybody viewing. I don't know exactly what time we're going to start tonight, but we'll be ending at midnight. So at least,
if you want, you could tell Jay. We could let everybody know if you have a time. We could tweet it on Comic Frontline. You can keep an eye on the Twitter. If you get a time, like an idea of a time.
Yeah. I was just telling the couple that are here. I think we'll start by at least 10 Central, which would be 11.
Oh, Lisa's moving again. She's not frozen.
Oh, hey, Lisa. Hey. I was just about to end it.
Okay, sorry. My computer is freaking out.
Yeah, no, that's cool. We'll end it. All right, so we will see you all tonight.
Yeah.
Take care.